Paradise Found, Caribbean Edition. Let's face it, everybody loves the Caribbean. Sun, sand, turquoise water, and enough fruity cocktails with umbrellas in them to sink a ship. We're talking about the heavy hitters, the top 10 most visited spots in this archipelago of awesome. From the raucous streets of Nassau to the quiet beaches of Turks and Caicos, we're diving deep into the heart of Caribbean cool. So grab your imaginary daiquiri, slather on some virtual sunscreen, and get ready to explore the islands that everybody wants a piece of. Nassau, the Bahamas, a pirate's life for me. First up, we hit the ground running in Nassau, the most trafficked port in the Caribbean. You can practically smell the cruise ship fumes the second you step off the plane. But don't let the throngs of tourists in socks and sandals deter you. Nassau's got layers like a damn onion. Sure, you got your Senor Frogs, your Hard Rock Cafe, all the usual suspects. But dig a little deeper, past the pastel-colored facades and duty-free shops, and you'll find a city with a pulse. Think pirates, rum, and enough swashbuckling history to make Johnny Depp blush. Head down to the waterfront, where the fish fry shacks pump out reggae beats. Grab a cold Calic beer, find a seat, and watch the sun dip below the horizon. Or if you're feeling adventurous, hop on a ferry to Exuma Cays, where you can swim with pigs. Nassau's a wild card, a place where you can party all night or escape to a secluded beach. Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, sun, sand, and endless pina coladas. Next, we find ourselves in Punta Cana, the Dominican Republic's answer to an all-inclusive, all-you-can-eat buffet of hedonism. Sometimes you just want to be pampered, to feel the sand between your toes and not have to lift a finger except to signal for another cocktail. Punta Cana's got that market cornered. We're talking miles of pristine beaches, resorts stretching as far as the eye can see, and enough swimming pools to satisfy even the most discerning water baby. Rent a car, brave the potholes, and head out into the Dominican countryside, where life moves at a slower pace and the air is thick with the fragrant scent of sugarcane. Visit a local colmado, a small family-run grocery store, and stock up on Presidente beer and snacks. Punta Cana might be known for its all-inclusive extravagance, but it's the unexpected moments, the glimpses of authentic Dominican life that will stay with you long after the tan lines have faded. Havana, Cuba. A time capsule of cool. Hold on to your hats, kids, because we're stepping back in time to Havana, Cuba, a city where the ghosts of Hemingway still linger and the rhythm of salsa spills out onto the streets. Havana is a sensory overload, a vibrant tapestry woven from faded grandeur, revolutionary spirit, and an undeniable joie de vivre. Crumbling colonial architecture, vintage American cars rumbling down cobblestone streets. It's like stepping onto a movie set, but this is the real deal, folks. Start your day with a strong cup of Cuban coffee and a stroll along the Malecón, the city's iconic sea wall, where lovers whisper sweet nothings and fishermen cast their lines into the turquoise waters. Explore the narrow streets of Old Havana, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and marvel at the architectural wonders, from the Baroque Catedral de San Cristobal to the imposing Castillo de la Real Fuerza. Havana is a city that gets under your skin, a place where the past and present collide in a heady mix of rum, revolution, and raw emotion. Montego Bay, Jamaica, Gettin Irie. From Cuba's revolutionary spirit, we land in Jamaica, home of reggae music, jerk chicken, and a whole lot of laid-back vibes. Montego Bay, or Mo Bay as the locals call it, is the epitome of Caribbean cool, a place where the living is easy and the only thing on the agenda is finding your perfect beach chair. And let's be real, the beaches here are something else. We're talking powdery white sand, crystal clear water that shimmers like 1,000 diamonds, and enough palm trees to satisfy even the most discerning castaway. Whether you're looking to catch some rays, snorkel among colorful coral reefs, or just bob around in the azure water with a cold red stripe in hand, Mo Bay's got you covered. Head inland to explore the lush rainforest, hike to cascading waterfalls, or brave the rapids on a bamboo raft. Montego Bay is a place to lose yourself in the rhythm of island life, to embrace the slow pace and soak up the positive vibrations. San Juan, Puerto Rico. where history meets modernity. Get ready to brush up on your Spanish because we're heading to San Juan, Puerto Rico, a vibrant blend of old world charm and modern day cool. This ain't your average Caribbean island getaway, folks. San Juan's got history, it's got culture, it's got a pulse that throbs to the beat of salsa and reggaeton. Start your exploration in Old San Juan, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where cobblestone streets wind past colourful colonial buildings. Ancient fortresses guard the harbour, and the scent of mofongo wafts from every corner cafe. Lose yourself in the narrow alleys, stumble upon hidden courtyards, and soak up the city's unique blend of Spanish, African, and Taino influences. Head to Condado, the city's modern-day playground, where sleek high-rises line the beach, chic boutiques beckon with designer labels, and the nightlife scene pulsates with a frenetic energy. San Juan's a city of contrasts, a place where you can wander through centuries-old fortresses in the morning and sip on mojitos with a view of the city lights at night. Orangestad, Aruba, a touch of Dutch in the Caribbean sun. Next stop, we find ourselves in Orangestad, Aruba, a Dutch Caribbean delight that's as colourful as a box of crayons. Forget the pastel hues of other Caribbean islands, folks. In Orangestad, they're not afraid to paint the town, and I mean every inch of it, in vibrant shades of pink, yellow and blue. This is a place where you can wander through streets lined with charming Dutch colonial architecture, browse for souvenirs in duty-free shops, and sip on Amstel bright beer while watching the sunset over the turquoise waters. Head to the California Lighthouse, perched high above the island, for panoramic views of the coastline. Explore the Aricoc National Park, a rugged landscape of cacti, divvy trees and hidden coves. Orangestad is a place to relax, unwind and embrace the island's unique blend of Caribbean charm and European sophistication. We're back in Cuba, baby, but this time we're trading the vintage cars and crumbling facades of Havana for the pristine beaches and turquoise waters of Varadero. This is Cuba's answer to an all-inclusive paradise, a 12-mile stretch of powdery white sand that's consistently ranked among the best beaches in the world. And let's be real, the beaches here are the main attraction. Explore the Cuevas de Bellamar, a network of stunning underground caves filled with stalactites and stalagmites. Visit the Parque Yosone, a tranquil oasis in the heart of Varadero, with a lake, gardens and a replica of a 19th century Cuban village. Varadero might be a bit more laid back than Havana, but it's still got that undeniable Cuban charm. Get ready to raise a glass, because we're heading to Bridgetown, Barbados, the birthplace of rum and a city that knows how to party. This ain't your average sleepy Caribbean town, folks. Bridgetown's got history, it's got culture, and it's got a pulse that throbs to the beat of calypso music and clinking rum glasses. Start your exploration in the heart of the city, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where colonial architecture rubs shoulders with bustling markets. Historic churches stand tall amidst modern-day buildings, and the aroma of spices fills the air. Visit the Garrison Savannah, a former British military base that's now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and marvel at the historic buildings and horse racing track. Head to the waterfront where you'll find a lively mix of bars, restaurants and shops. Bridgetown is a city that knows how to have a good time, a place where you can soak up the history, embrace the culture, and let loose with a rum punch in hand. Pack your hiking boots and your sense of adventure, because we're heading to St. Lucia, an island where lush rainforests meet volcanic peaks, turquoise waters lap at secluded beaches, and the air is thick with the scent of tropical flowers. St. Lucia's for those who want to explore, to discover, to get lost in the beauty of nature. Start your adventure in the Pitons Management Area, a UNESCO World Heritage Site dominated by the iconic Gros Piton and Petit Piton, two volcanic peaks that rise dramatically from the sea. Marvel at the panoramic views from the summit. Head to the town of Soufrière, a charming fishing village nestled at the foot of the Pitons. Visit the Sulphur Springs Park, where you can soak in therapeutic mud baths. Explore the Diamond Falls Botanical Gardens, home to a stunning array of tropical plants and flowers. Lace up your hiking boots, grab your binoculars, and let the island's natural wonders take your breath away. And finally, we arrive at our last destination, Turks and Caicos, a secluded archipelago of islands that embodies the ultimate Caribbean fantasy. Forget the crowds, forget the noise, forget the stress of everyday life. In Turks and Caicos, it's all about relaxation, luxury, and losing yourself in the beauty of your surroundings. We're talking about some of the most pristine beaches in the world, folks. Spend your days lounging on the beach, snorkeling among colorful coral reefs, or exploring the islands by boat. Turks and Caicos is a place to escape, to recharge, to rediscover the simple pleasures in life. So, there you have it, kids. The Caribbean's top 10, served up with a side of local flavor and a shot of adventure. But hey, this is just the tip of the iceberg. If you've got your own Caribbean favorites, hit me up in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that jazz. Until next time, keep exploring, keep eating, and keep your eyes peeled for the next adventure. We're out of here.